Hi guys, I'm live again. How you guys doing? I'm on the front porch. I had a conundrum last time I did the math uh, lesson, and I resolved it. I guess how? On my walk. I figured out what I was doing wrong there at the end. I figured it out on my walk yesterday. So good thing, because I don't like loose ends on my channel. I like to wrap things up before I go to the next thing, and I don't want this on my mind when I'm doing my music and stuff. So it's good news. I figured it out. That's the good news. So here's what was going on. So you have, for the fee thing, you have, this is fee, this is 1, and this is fee plus 1. This pen is about to run out of ink. This is fee plus 1. Now, I correctly said that fee squared equals fee. I mean, I have to get another pen, but I didn't get another one, did I? I correctly said that fee squared equals fee. I have to get another pen. Can you guys wait for me to get another pen? I'll be right back, I promise. Okay, so I have a different color ink now. And of course, the pen had to run out of ink right when I'm doing it. Okay, so phi squared. Where's my eraser now? I had an eraser, didn't I? Oh, it's over here. On the floor, of course. Okay, I need new pens for these things, actually. So I correctly said that phi squared equals phi plus 1. Okay, that works if phi is 1.618033399. Phi squared is would be phi squared is this squared, which is 2.618033399, which is phi plus 1, because this is this plus 1, but this is also this squared. Very unique number. That's not true of any other number but phi and its derivatives, maybe even just phi itself. Now here's the thing. Here's what I try to do next, and here's what I did wrong, and I'm going to fix it now. So how you guys doing? I spoke of phi in this context as being, I tried to say that 1 over phi equals phi plus 1, but I was using a different version of phi. This isn't true of this. Phi is mainly 1.618033399, but there's a number related to phi, which is 0.618033399. This is not the phi I was in my context. This is phi minus 1, but it has a lot of the same qualities as phi, and I was using this phi to try to make this equation work, which doesn't work. But let's try to make it work with the actual phi we do know. So now that we know that, because you can't, the 0.618033399 phi would be if this were phi and this were 1. That would be the inversion of phi. You can't use phi for the inversion of phi in the same context. It gives you the wrong result. So what I do is I have this is phi. So if I want to say, this is phi. So if I want to say that, let me get some room here. What I was getting at was I was trying to say that 1 over 0.618033399 equals 1 plus 1 plus 0.68033399. I was trying to get at that point that 1 divided by this is equal to 1 plus this. But I was using phi as 1.618 to try to make that work, and it doesn't, because obviously that isn't this is the truth. So what this is phi minus 1. So I would have to say 1 over phi minus 1, because phi is 1.618. So I have to say 1 over phi minus 1 equals 1 plus phi minus 1. See, that should work now. If that works, we're all golden. I didn't even do the math yet to figure out if it does, but let's see if it does. So it got me so far that 1 plus phi minus 1 is equal to 1 over phi minus 1, because 0.618 is, that thing is phi minus 1 in this context. So let's do the math. I haven't even done it yet myself. I'm not even sure. I mean, I'm not astronomically certain this is going to work, but I'm almost sure it will be. And if it doesn't, I'm going to keep going right now until it does. So 1 over 1 minus, 1 over phi minus 1 equals 1 plus phi minus 1. Let's see if that sucker works out to be true. And if so, we solved it. I figured this out. We can go on to my music stuff with a clear head. Not that I ever have a clear head, LOL. Okay, so how do I do this? So this is 1 over phi minus 1 equals 1 plus, this is just phi, because 1 plus phi minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So you have that. Okay, let's cross multiply. 1 equals phi times phi minus 1. All right, good so far? 1 equals phi squared minus phi. Okay, good so far? Phi squared equals phi plus 1. I just put the phi on the other side and switched the equation. So phi squared equals phi plus 1. And is that true? It is, because that's our original equation. That is the equation that we know is true. Phi squared equals phi plus 1. So I did it right. I've solved my riddle there, my own riddle that I had to figure out for myself, and I figured it out on my walk yesterday. After about 3 hours or 4 hours of walking, it came to me. So the phi squared equals phi plus 1. That's validated. And phi equals 1.618033399. Phi minus 1 is 0.618033399, and phi plus 1 equals 2.618033399. All these numbers, phi minus 1, phi plus 1, are related in many ways, even though they're all just have the same decimal point. One is 1 point, one is this point, one is 2 point. They all are related. Now let me just go back and retract something here. I kind of alluded to this, but didn't go on about it because I wasn't sure. Take the pentagram, which I'm starting in my dark magic, or maybe just magic. I don't know what's the difference, right? I'm starting to study this anyway in another book I'm reading. If this is phi right here, this length here is phi, this here length is phi, this here is 1. This one is, because you can make a parallelogram, is phi plus 1. So in a pentagram, this inner part is, if this inner part is 1, this part is phi, and this part is 2 phi plus 1, which is 2.16, yeah, right. 2.618033399. This length down here is 2.618033399. This part is 1, this part is phi, which is 1.618033399. And I'm reading a book that goes into the magic qualities of this for magical purposes, energy and stuff like that. I haven't even read, I haven't started the book, but now that I know this, I think I can start it. But it gives peace, love, and rock and roll.